Ladies, ever just start busting out in tears for no reason, then turn around and eat a whole pepperoni pizza and wash it down with your favorite drink? How about waking up every month to a flood of emotions and physical pain that disrupts your daily life? This is the reality of women who live with PMS and PMDD.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely.
Welcome back to OMG Nail Talk Podcast. Today we're talking about something that affects millions of women, but gets talked about almost never. PMS and its intense ass bitch ass cousin, PMDD. All right. If you ever felt like your emotions are on a roller coaster before your period and you're just a hot mess, this episode is for you. Okay. And I'm going to talk to you guys also about my diagnosis with PMDD. So let's dive in. What actually is PMS? What does PMS stand for? So PMS stands for premenstrual syndrome, and it happens prior to our cycle. All right. So the symptoms are usually some fatigue, nausea, mild mood swings, bloating. Some people get acne around this time, dry skin, rashes. Some people just get some weird symptoms when PMS has arisen. All right, PMDD, homegirl. Now she a little different. Let me tell you what her initials stand for. Okay, premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Everything is intensified when you have PMDD. If you already suffering anxiety, I won't say suffering, dealing with anxiety, dealing with depression, it's going to intensify it. Everything is going to be heightened. The mood swings are heightened. You truly do not feel like yourself. Either you're angry all the time or you're sad or shit, you're both. Overwhelmed with emotions, overthinking, overdoing everything. Your mind is telling lies and you're believing them. And truth be told, if we could get spiritual for a minute, we could be manifesting those things. Later on in the episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about that and how we could tackle that. So, what are the symptoms that people with PMDD typically experience? So, for me, when I got diagnosed with PMDD, I noticed that I was extremely sad. It would just hit me out of nowhere. And it wasn't like the typical sadness of, I'm just kind of feeling sad today. I was feeling devastated. Devastation has taken over my life. I'm questioning everything. Did I make the right decision? My anxiety is through the roof. And I have anxiety just by itself. I'm feeling my lowest. And I feel like I can't go to work today. I feel like I can't get out the bed. I don't feel right. It was all cool just a week ago. I was skipping and shit, laughing. Now I'm crying about the same things I was laughing about. My judgment is off. I feel very mentally ill right now. And there's nothing funny about it because it's affecting my daily life. It even has at one point in time affected my relationship. We're not just being hormonal or being bitches or whatever because we are really going through something mental. And it's nothing to be ashamed about. And women, when you decide to go to the doctor and talk, I pray that your concerns and the things that you don't get dismissed. Advocate for yourself. If you feel like that doctor didn't get it, get another one. Because this is all about our health at the end of the day. And if you really try to get a handle on it, you're going to do what you have to do for yourself. So first, I guess to identify if you suffer with PMDD or not, is to know your body, okay? Is to know what phase you're in coming to the menstrual phase. So I'm going to share some phases with you that women bodies go through because I didn't really know about the different phases. And when I read each one and the definition, it makes fucking sense. So we have a folic phase that lasts for about 7 days. And that's when our estrogen levels rise and our body is preparing for ovulation. We're feeling real high energy. We're feeling real mentally clear. We're feeling real balanced. We're feeling real stable in this phase. So this is the best time to make decisions because you're not as emotional. You're thinking with your head here. This is a time to finish some projects because you have high energy. Our body is preparing us for a baby. You know, you might be feeling a little frisky. Who knows? But during this phase, we are feeling pretty damn good, right? Then we have the ovulating phase. You know, this is when our body, we ready. Where you at, Big Daddy? Where you at, Big Papa? We ready to do something. And we gonna do it right. We ready. It's like a hound sniffing for some blood. We're looking for you, man. We need you. We need to talk to you about a dog. We need help. Our bodies are just ready for some love making. Your body's preparing you for a baby. Ain't nobody trying to have no more babies. Or some people ain't trying to have that at all. They just want to get they thing on. You know? They want to bump and they want to grind real quick. Because it's feeling good. It's feeling gushy. All right? And you're feeling good around this phase too. You're feeling optimistic. You're feeling hopeful about the future. You're more positive in this phase. You know? This is the phase of good energy. This is when you type in shit on Facebook. I only deal with things that resonates with me. I'm in alignment. This is when we start talking about that shit. We feel more enlightened. We feel more spiritual. I'm releasing things. You know how we type little shit. If it's good for the goose, then it's good for the gander, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, we feeling ourselves. But baby, here come the next phase that be hating. The luteal phase. Baby, this is when the PMS and that PMDD starts to creep on in. It starts to fuck up our mood and shit. Now you have somebody just come into the party and they just mood changers. Like, damn, they always coming in here talking and complaining about something. That's what that phase is. So that's when we come in with the mood swings. We come in with the emotion, the pain of going through this phase. It's like our body fully never gets to recover because then we're just thrown right back into the cycle all over again. It's a hell of a thing to be a woman. PMDD and PMS, our bodies is saying, hey, I need your attention. I need you to nourish me right now. You've been nourishing everybody else around you. You've been giving out so much of yourself. I'm making you self-aware through this fucked up energy that I'm giving you. Because I want you to be one with your body. I want you to go deeper and to try to understand why your body is going through this. I want you to gain knowledge. This is what body is telling us from a spiritual standpoint. It's just a constant reminder to love on yourself. So that looks like nice hot showers for a couple of extra minutes. Rubbing yourself down with lotion. Nice and slow, just a minute of quietness. That's getting your favorite candy. Cause you know your cycle about to start. That's getting that Chipotle bowl with the extra double steak, whatever the fuck you like. Take care of your body. Don't drink a lot of alcohol around this time because it affects our moods and our energy. That's already fucked up. Don't add to it. Drink more water. Stay hydrated. Eat more fruit. Eat more veggies. Eat some healthy snacks. I mean, eat your junk, but be like, okay, oh, I'm going to put some little chocolate on some strawberries and, you know, satisfy that sweet tooth. This is the time for that. So remember when I said sometimes when you have that severe depression and you're also dealing with PMDD, that you have to, those lies that come to your head that's telling you you're not enough, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I need you to change that to a positive. Quick. Don't let it take governance in your mind. Don't let it grow no bigger because you're going to start to believe that. And then your actions are going to reflect that. And it's all a lie. So, example. Oh my God, I feel so ugly today. No, I'm a bad bitch. Today I'm on a little plain side, but I'm still bad. Girl, you still look good. You showed up. You good. That's like an example. Oh, my kids, I didn't cook tonight. But did they eat? Yeah. What they ate? What the fuck they wanted to eat? I didn't feel like cooking. But no, ain't nobody hungry in here. You a good mother. You have permission to say, eat some cereal tonight. Make a sandwich. Hell, eat a bag of I don't care. You're still a good mother. Your babies aren't starving. They're well kept. They have a home to come to. They're loved. They're cared for. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Challenge that, because see, your truth will always be your truth. Don't let nothing else come in and take nothing from you. It takes practice. This is not an instant gratification type of thing. Take your time with yourself, okay? Acknowledge what you're feeling. This will help in the journey of getting a balance with that. Definitely will. So, when you find out your body and when your cycle comes and when these symptoms come, start documenting your symptoms. So when you go see your PCP, when you go see your OB, express to them that, hey, I know PMS is a thing too, but this is more feeling more than PMS. This is starting to kind of take over a little bit around these certain times. And I need some assistance. I need some help. It's okay to go the medical route or the holistic route. It doesn't matter. You have to do what's best for you. You have to do what feels good to you, what resonates with you, what's in alignment with you. People don't want to be on medication. That's fine, as long as you're doing something about it. Meditation, yoga, Pilates, journaling, nature walks, hugging a tree, smoking some trees. Hey, truly becoming more self-aware and learning when to take the time out for yourself and just feel what you need to feel. It's okay to feel those fucked up feelings. It's just not okay to believe them. That's where we have to hit the pause button there. And if it's one thing I could change about the way society handles hormonal health, it would be to pay attention to your patients when they tell you they're suffering, especially if they just had that baby or have a number of children and they're on their own, single moms who don't really know how to cope. Some of them do have mental illness. Now they're suffering with PMDD, and you just brushed it off and just said, oh, she just has the baby blues. And next thing you know, she's on the news because she killed her kids because something inside of her broke. Not saying that is right or giving a murder excuse, but I'm sure most women went to that doctor and told them their symptoms, and it probably got brushed off. Being black, being a woman, experiencing not just PMS or PMDD, but other stuff that goes on in the reproductive system. You have women who are dying because their blood pressure is sky high and you didn't do nothing about it when you see it at the first couple of appointments. We're in pain, and sometimes the stigma is we can handle it. We're women, we're always hormonal. We always emotional. We're also angry about something. She always got her face turned up. Most people is trying to figure out who the fuck they woke up to be this morning because their hormones and their mental is out of whack. They ain't thinking about you. Some women are thinking, oh my God, did we lock the door? Did I remember to take the damn chicken out the freezer? Is some kids gonna leave on time for school? Now I gotta go. We are thinking about a million things. They say, okay, she had the baby. She had to get back to work. And that's what we saw growing up. I can be honest. In my lifetime, I have not seen a woman that I grew up with took the time out to truly rest. I mean, rest in their femininity, rest in who they are, not giving a fuck. Most of us saw cook, go to work, clean, pray, hug, kiss. We didn't know how to honor ourselves back then. We weren't aware like we are now. And like I said, my PMDD had effect on my relationship because it can be challenging when you're not sure what it is and you're going through it, or now you know what it is. You're still going through it, but you're trying to handle it and manage it, which is not an overnight thing. It is a process. Some partners make it and some don't. Some partners will judge you. They're judging you because something is wrong with your mental when you're more than just that. You have showed up as a good person. You have showed up as a true person. You have showed up in consistency. But during this time, I'm not well like I would like to be. But I'm getting help. I'm doing things to help. It's just, it takes time. And I'm got to be patient with myself. I have to be patient, Chanel, patient. Say it slowly. Patient with the process. So if you have a partner that has, I don't want to use the word suffer, but who has dealt with your mood swings, maybe you're lashing out, this is the time to talk. First of all, make sure you're in a relationship where you can be yourself at all times, your authentic self. A. B. Open communication is everything. We ain't got to talk nothing to death, but I want us to be able to understand. Educate your boo and talk to him and explain to him, this is what I'm going through. This is why I was tripping last week. I was boom Quisha last week. And I ain't got no, I don't even know no Quishas. I was tripping. But baby, I was going through something. Because you are. And if your partner loves you and cares about you, they're willing to, should they lasted this long. He knew something was wrong with you. He knew it had something to do with your period. You just probably didn't know how severe it was. But I bet he left you the hell alone, and then you got mad because he did. You know what I'm saying? So, him knowing that will help you guys get stronger and better. Y'all could talk things through. And for the man, they'll understand why their girl is so sad, or why, she's doing what she does. Okay, this is the time where she probably needs a little bit more of my attention. Let me hug on her more. Let me go get her favorite snacks. If those of you that are in a relationship or marriage, those things help. Because sometimes we don't feel seen when we're in that depressive state. And don't be ashamed about it either. This is who you are. You love who you are. This is what you're dealing with. So what to do if you suspect that you have PMDD? Like I said, track your symptoms for at least 2 cycles. It's apps called Me vs. PMDD. Talk to a doctor, okay? And advocate for yourself if they're not taking you seriously. There are some treatment options. There's lifestyle changes, therapy, there's SSRIs, and that is medication for depression or anxiety. And they also have birth controls that can help stabilize you as well. So you're not being dramatic, you're not being extra. Your body is just trying to tell you something, and it just deserves to be heard. So I'm going to leave some links down for more information about PMS and PMDD, just so you guys just could read up on it, get some knowledge about it. And I'm also going to leave down a link for the different phases that our body goes through prior to us getting our menstrual cycle. So if this episode resonated with you and you feel that it would resonate with someone else, please share. Please leave me a comment on YouTube. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if you deal with it. I don't want to say suffer, because we don't have to suffer anymore. But let me know if you deal with it. And what do you do during this time for yourself? Until then, guys, take care of your body. We'll talk soon. Peace.